Hey guys, Koni here, and as you can see from the title of this video, and yeah, it is something that we need to discuss before. Um, how should I say this? You could see what will be my future or the plans that I'm gonna have to do when it comes to content creation and other things outside of that. So let's start off on that one thing that I haven't told to you guys, except for my only close friends on Discord, is that a week ago, I made a video related to Rounders 2, which is a gacha game, and we all know that Rounders 2 is infamous for having the most boldest and I would say the most degenerate thing that they've done in characters and also the features that they've implemented in the game. Specifically, the interactive scene where the only way for you to get the interactive scene for free is to get the character's outfit. And once you got the character maxed out all the way to level 10, that's where you get the free interactive scene for you to try. However, in my case, I made a video a few months ago, and I made an attempt to showcase Prestige Liberta skin, which is supposedly a gacha skin, a paid skin behind the gacha system. But due to the backlash that I mentioned this in the previous video, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. They plan to make some changes in regards to the character design that were mentioned in that stream. And because of that, majority are completely against the redesign of the character, specifically Grenadier, and also other characters like Theresa, and other characters that I completely forgot the name. But there's this one that, you know, she's always a scaredy one or something, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So this happened on the recent patch before the rewind collab of Senran Kagura, which I never experienced it on the first collab of it. So this is gonna be my first time, despite the fact that it's a rewind event. And from my personal experience, this is by far the most intense and the most boldest thing that they've done in the game. Way bolder and way more intense than the Prestige Liberta skin that I showcased and uploaded this a few months ago. And to the point that it took me 30 minutes to record this video and had to tone it down all the way to 6-minute time limit. However, because of that, regardless of my iterations to, you know, make it a bit family friendly, but at the same time had to, you know, try to edge running the community guidelines, I received the first warning. Yeah, I did receive the first warning because the timestamp it mentions has a a magic stick was pressing on her peach. So yeah, I don't have to describe its full detail, you just have to imagine it. Okay, just use the power of imagination. So because I received the first warning, I have to take the training. And in order to reduce the warning penalty from, you know, 120 days to 90 days, you know what I mean. And that's the only time where I have to make multiple iterations to see which one of these videos are gonna bypass. So yeah, I borrowed some of my friends' accounts just to make sure. But it does sound like I'm circumventing the warning policy. So yeah, I apologize for that. So I made 7 iterations. 6 of them were heavily censored, and I used stickers and the censor tape to block the unnecessary things that could trigger the community guidelines, and 6 of them got instantly removed. And one video particularly managed to bypass the guidelines, and I immediately set it to age restricted, just in case, you know, just for the safety measures. I don't mind if it's age restricted, as long as I share this to anyone else who also played the game that I also enjoyed. That's good enough for me. But then this happened. A week ago, I uploaded the video. 1 hour later, it bypassed. But before and another hour after I uploaded the video, it got removed, and I got my first strike. Which I know, okay? I know I should have seen this coming, okay? I know that Rounders 2 had the most infamous degenerate things that they've done in the characters, and also with the features they implemented in the game. I know about that, okay? It's just that it's an opportunity, I would say. It's an opportunity for me to showcase the things that Rounders 2 has done. That, like, it is kind of, I don't know. It's really hard for me to say this, but what's the point of, you know, sharing content that you enjoy to the masses if, like, you know that this is completely violated the community guidance, but this it's something that really pushes me to, I don't give a fuck about the community guidance. I just want to share this to anyone who also plays the game as I did, and maybe to you guys who are also degenerates as well. And one thing that really got me curious and really frustrates me is the fact that this is a video game, by the way, and everything that happened in the game is completely fictional. Like, I truly understand that, and yeah, they gone too far into those kinds of details in the characters. So yeah, I am completely aware of that. However, it is a video game, and I know that. But if it's a real person who does the same thing in front of the camera, in front of the audience, they're fucking okay with it. Like, I truly don't understand what's happening on the YouTube system. Like, I don't really know why they're doing this. Like, recently I came across the recent live stream that Brownless 2 has come out, and they even showcased 3 outfits for 3 characters, and then another interactive scene specifically for Palette. But right after the live stream, the video got taken down. Like, I can already tell that YouTube doesn't like this kind of, the creativity that the devs have done to the masses, especially to those who are into degenerate stuff. The degenerate stuff that are, know the difference between what is real and what is not, and knows the limitations around it. So because of that, I had to wait 1 week on no making videos, but it does give me a bit of time to, relax myself a little bit and do things outside of content, go outside, do the laundry, cleaning the house, cooking food, and whatsoever. But yeah, that's another topic for, maybe on my soon-to-be blog video or something. But other than that, yeah, I may even have a discussion with one of my friends in Discord that maybe I could set up a Patreon, and that will be where I could say upload the uncensored versions of these interactive scenes. So yeah, I decided to come up to the decision that I'm gonna set up a Patreon sooner, and I'm gonna upload fully uncensored videos of the interactive scene of Brownless 2 after the Olivier stuff. So yeah, I have to make another video, but this time had to be very family friendly and upload this on YouTube. But I don't know if it's gonna bypass just like what I did in Prestige Liberta. So yeah, stay tuned on that one. But if not, guess we have to wait for 2 weeks for that one. Yeah, anyways, I'll be looking forward to the next interactive scene on Brownless 2. So yeah, that's about it. Next topic. We all know what happened in the Wuthering Waves 2nd anniversary stream. We all know that. But I'll be completely honest, I don't care much of the anniversary rewards. Like, genuinely, I really do care more about the content that the game has offered rather than the freebies itself, because those freebies are more like incentives to bring players back into the game and, keep their retention going. And I'm fully aware about that because I also play other games that are non-gacha too as well, but also live service, and I've been that I've been in that same experience long before gacha games become the mainstream during the COVID era or something. Yes, they did the right thing for not giving out a free 5-star selector, but at the same time, I really do hope that they could probably bring back the rerun banners and make it 100% guaranteed for newer players. But I don't think that will be the case, because if I can remember correctly, last year's first anniversary, there's been a lot of backlash regarding to the 1.x rerun characters, where it includes all the characters from version 1.x all the way to version 1.4, and it has no guaranteed, by the way. It's all 50-50, and the number of PD is still the same. And they claim that this 12 rerun banner is too greedy. Yeah. Yeah, because of that, yeah, they no longer plan to bring back the rerun banner on the 2nd anniversary, which honestly, you know what? Good for them, because they're the ones who say that okay, this rerun banner is too greedy, and then now it never come back, and now they say, oh, why won't you do the rerun? Why won't you do the rerun like last year? Like, I'll be completely honest, I don't know what these guys actually want. Like, literally, like for me, I don't care much about the rewards. I really care much more about the story and also the gameplay itself. That's what really matters to me. I don't give a fuck about the rewards, okay? Those rewards, like I said, it's an incentive. It's one of the FOMO tactics that the company has used to keep you playing on a daily basis, okay? And then there's also another thing that really pisses me off a bit, is that on that 1 year anniversary, there's this event called the point exchange event. Is that you do tasks, you do summons, you get coins or points, and then you exchange them for echo skins, weapon skins, and more pulls for you to get the characters you want. The reception is a spending event. Like, I really don't get it. Why is this a spending event if the details itself is, it doesn't even like top ups weren't mentioned in that event. Top ups weren't mentioned. They mentioned doing tasks and do summons. That's it. Top ups weren't mentioned in that. But if you're gonna do top up, then yeah, congratulations, you're actually supporting the game. But it doesn't count on that point exchange event. Okay, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the rebate system that Guardian Tales did, because I used to make content there back then 2 years ago, and that's also my main content, and I used to be part of the content creator program back then. So this is a rebate event, not a spending event. This is a complete different system. Like like literally, like they also play other gacha games that are not mainstream too. So how come they never realize this, that this is the same thing that they also did on the old games too? Like, genuinely, like I truly don't understand what these community actually want. I'm glad I'm not part of the wuwa community, because I already had my own community. And knowing for the fact that yes, second anniversary will happen at the end of this month, so that is why I decided to make another account. And my goal on that account is to clear every single region, every single permanent event available in the game. And yeah, probably gonna skip off the end game as well, just in case. But I do encounter that some tasks had to, to get rewards, you gotta do the end games. But for me, nah, I'm good. I already got Verena on the celebratory reward, so I'm good with that. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, next topic, or probably the last topic, is the Neverness to Everness live stream. Yes, I did watch the live stream, and I'm really surprised for the fact that yeah, they had a roadmap to optimize the game both on multiple devices, and the amount of freebies that they can give out at launch was really huge. I'll be honest, 470 pools in total, and then there's the free character selector, and then the free characters for gameplay, and then another free character through the milestone campaign and stuff. So yeah, I'll be honest, I really dig into the urban theme, because it reminds me of GTA 5. And yeah, by the way, I also played GTA 5, and I finished it all the way to the part where you have to pick, either you kill Michael or what's the name of the other guy again? I don't know. But yeah, it does remind me of playing GTA during my younger days. So I'd really digging into the gameplay and more into exploration stuff. But I'm a bit concerned about the gameplay, and not only the gameplay itself, but also for the developers as well. I'm a bit skeptical. No, not really skeptical, but I'm more concerned about the studio itself behind this game, and also behind the Tower of Fantasy. And this is purely based on my experience, because I also played Tower of Fantasy during the COVID era. I really dig in the combat itself. It's really flashy, but it doesn't have that kind of impact, like like that feeling that you're actually playing a hack and slash RPG game, like other games do, like Devil May Cry, Punishing Grey Raven, Aether Gazer, you know what I mean. And one of the worst experiences that I did back then is not the gacha system, but rather it's more about the issues during launch, the buggy issues, the NPC starts to lagging a bit, and also for the character gameplay as well, and then the boss respawns lagged out a bit, and also there's a bit of inconsistency to the latency of the server. And one thing that I really don't like is the story itself too. I'm actually looking forward to play Neverness to Everness, but I still have a bit of concern to the studio behind it. But that doesn't mean I'm hating, okay? I'm still a bit concerned, okay, because of my experience in Tower of Fantasy. So yeah, the question is how big the game was. Yeah, I gotta double check my hard drive just in case, because yeah, there might be a chance that it's gonna fit well in my drive, or gotta delete wuwa for some instance just in case if I cleared it. But yeah, again, I'll look forward to playing Neverness to Everness on release, and yeah, feel free to hop in. So this is the last topic that I'm gonna bring up before this video, and yeah, I promise this is the last one, and it's about Guardian Tales. Now, recently I read an article in regards to the emergency meeting that they've done in the company itself, and I also heard that they had financial issues to, sustain stuff, and I fear that because of that issue that happened in the company itself, I fear that there could be a chance that the game could have gone end of service in a moment of time. But I truly believe that it's not gonna happen, because it is one of my favorite games, and it is also one of the games that really got me into this career right now. Yeah, I played Guardian Tales 2 or 3 years ago in a very low budget computer and a very low budget smartphone, and had the worst stream ever, had the worst mic ever. Yet it is one of the most memorable things that I've done. Is I play the story all the way to the end of season 1 and actually cried for the first time because of how good the story was. And then the same thing that happened to me in season 2 as well, when we reached the final climax of the story, where we face off the Plague Doctor in season 2. Spoiler alert, by the way. Yeah, we faced the Plague Doctor in the end of season 2, and we save Demon Shire City from the virus itself, and yeah, voila. So yeah, that game really changed my life and really bring in new friends from other countries and for my own community. And knowing for the fact that since it had gone into a lot of issues in the company, and also for the game itself, because right now the game, it's repetitive. The events are still the same, despite the fact that it's quite generous when it comes to giving out materials to upgrade the characters. One thing that I don't like is that they added features that no one asks. Like, no one even asked for this, yet they continue to do so. And then some of the suggestions that majority have asked for the past 2 or 3 years was never made. Example, one example that I mentioned in one of my old streams is that they should have expanded the guild system. They could have expanded the guild system to be more enjoyable for every players in the guild, and do other activities than, spinning around, using multiple skill attacks, and then play the arcade. They could have done something like, maybe do a bit of food diner arcade in the guild system, like a PvP system in the guild arena, like, those kinds of stuff that we've seen on other guilds, in other games that has the guild system too. But yeah, it never happened. And yeah, same goes to the emojis as well. It never changed too. And the UI in the game, it's the one thing that I really don't like. Yeah. And then the base itself in the home screen, I really don't like it. I would very much prefer the older ones than the newer ones, because why the fuck would they add this if they never asked the audience who are playing their game? Don't just keep adding stuff that doesn't make sense, okay? Without even asking the audience who are the ones that kept your game alive. Like, seriously. Yeah, this is the kind of crash out that I really want to. Valid reasons, and it has valid but also, consistent, related to those kinds of topics that I mentioned earlier. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So yeah, I already lost my spark in enjoying Guardian Tales again, so I decided to not play the game ever, and decided to create a new one. Yes. Yes, you heard it right. I'll be playing Guardian Tales all the way from the start on a new fresh account. So stay tuned on that one, guys. Stay tuned on that one. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys on the next video, or maybe the next live stream. So feel free to hop in and follow my journey and Wuthering Waves new account all the way to the anniversary, so we could get Hiyuki. Or maybe, just in case if you have free time, since right now it's vacation day and we got 2 months left before back to school stuff. So yeah, feel free to hop in and say hi, ask things, how's things going or whatsoever. So yeah, that's about it. All right, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care and stay safe as always. Goodbye.